Hello, my name is Allison Martin, and today I will be discussing the SMART financial goal setting system, the framework that I use when I'm working with clients. Now, financial goals are essential when beginning on your journey to financial freedom because they define your interests, the things that you would like to accomplish, and they give you something to work towards. So I could work with someone and if we don't have goals in place, we'll be making some progress, but we won't really have anything to work towards. And that's why before I start working with anyone, I always make sure that we set financial goals that are SMART in nature. Now, SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Let's touch on specific first. Let's say a goal of mine was to save for retirement. Well, that goal is very broad, and it probably won't get me very far. Because if I say I want to save for retirement, does that mean I want to save $10, $20, $100, $1,500, or $1,000,000? Well, that really won't help me long term. So I should define the goal as something like this. I want to save $1,000,000 for retirement. That's more specific, and now I have something to work with. Now, I'm not saying $1,000,000 is too much or too little. It just depends on the specific situation and the lifestyle that you want to lead when you retire. So it's important to check out some financial calculators and kind of crunch some numbers and see where you need to be in terms of your nest egg by your retirement age or your desired retirement age, or you can consult with a financial coach or a financial advisor to see, what kind of money you should be putting to the side to come up with that number. All right, measurable. Okay, we'll go back to retirement. I have the goal to save $1,000,000 for retirement now. But I need to have some way to measure the milestones or make sure I'm getting, I'm on track to save $1,000,000. So my goal can be, okay, I want to save $1,000,000 in 15 years because perhaps I want to retire in 15 years. Now that's better. That's more measurable. And then I can set milestones to see if I'm actually working towards achieving this goal or if I'm falling way behind. Attainable is the third one. I once had a client, one of her financial goals was to own a private island. And I'm hoping she was joking, but the problem with that is a lot of us aren't on celebrity status. So perhaps a vacation home or a timeshare rental would be more appropriate. But either way, her goal was clearly unattainable for, the position that she was in at that time financially. So we need to make sure these goals are attainable and actually within reach, within a specified period of time. Because there's no point in setting a goal that you can't ever really reach without the given circumstances and resources at hand. Realistic. This is a big one. A lot of folks set financial goals and just goals in life based on others and other folks' lifestyle. Some people even keep up with the Joneses. They see something that someone else has and they're like, oh, I got to have that. I got to have that. But the problem is they don't really know the factors that go into, that person's situation. For example, you don't know what kind of money the person may be bringing in, what kind of expenses they have, any inheritances they may have, or perhaps they finance everything. So it's important not to get caught in that trap and to be realistic and worry about yourself and not worry about others. For example, say someone says, ooh, I saw a celebrity with the Mercedes S500, so I want that Mercedes S500, but your income is only $25,000 a year. Well, that's a very expensive car, so that's probably not a realistic goal for you. So instead of looking at others around you, make sure your goals are realistic for your specific situation when you're setting them. Okay, and the last one is timely. We need to be setting cutoff dates for these goals. For example, if you have a MasterCard, I'm just using MasterCard because that's the first credit card that came to my brain. Let's say your MasterCard has a balance of $2,000. Well, you may say, I want to pay MasterCard off. But you need to actually be saying, I want to pay MasterCard off this balance of $2,000 perhaps by June 30th of 2013. Because if you don't set an actual date, a cutoff date to pay MasterCard off, you may be paying MasterCard off for the next 5 years and paying monumental amounts of interest. So it's important to make sure that all financial goals that you set are timely and they actually have cutoff dates. Now that wraps up my session on the SMART Financial Goal Setting Framework, and I want you guys to get up, get out, and get empowered and on the path to financial freedom. Take care.